I haven't put out a nothing reason she left video in a while, and I think I need to rectify that today. Let's talk a little bit about the nothing reasons she might have left. So, what do I mean about the nothing reason she left? Okay, so this is me talking. I'm just going to read what I wrote. Y'all know how men's are always talking about the divorce rate, and women initiate most divorces and act like women are just breaking up well balanced and healthy relationships. Well, do me a favor and tell me the nothing reason you left your marriage for. What was the reason? These dudes are acting like women are just leaving perfectly wonderful men's, and I just want to hear y'all's answer on today. So I asked this question on my community post on YouTube, and here are some of the answers. I got so many reasons. I have enough nothing reasons to make several videos. And once I restart posting these again, several women are going to jump in the comments and let me know their nothing reasons. All right, let me give y'all a few stories. Anix says, I left my ex-husband because he was financially abusive. I started working a part-time job while in school, and he showed his true colors. He didn't want to give me a penny, which continued after the divorce. He didn't even want to pay his child support. I'm happily remarried to an amazing husband. Twinkie989 says, one of the final straws, a local doctor tried to grope me. I told my soon-to-be ex-husband about it. Instead of offering support, he went back to that same doctor for another appointment. Since then, multiple other women have told me they had similar experiences with this guy. I guess it made the narcissist feel like his trophy wife was desired by others. And so instead of supporting me during the traumatic event, he went back to feel some sort of way about himself. Only one of the many, many reasons. Can't wait to be free. I hope this woman heals and is able to get through this trying time because, yeah, that definitely can be traumatic. This person says constant criticism, no healthy communication, the lies, emotional neglect, constant arguing over anything and nothing, betrayals, unsupportive, dream killer, unaffectionate. Is that enough? I could definitely go on. Women should not have to live like this. Relationships should not be this hard. And your supposed to be life partner should not be treating you like this. Yes, this is a good list of nothing reasons. Valencia says, my father passed away this summer. I was scared to tell him I wanted to leave my hubby, but never got the chance. When I tell you my husband took the bereavement time off like it was a personal vacation. He was chilling like it was party time. He didn't lift an effing finger. Hubby did absolutely nothing. Tried to make it seem like I didn't deserve sympathy. His grandma went to the hospital and never came back in 2020. He thought he would just call her when she got out. I was dutiful in going in to lay her to rest and hold everybody's hand. After a few weeks, I told him I understood he was grieving, but she was 78. We are supposed to outlive our grands. And he accused me of being insensitive. Believe me, he couldn't wait to throw this in my face after my dad's funeral. He didn't even attend. He would have just made it all about himself. Didn't even bother to come and bring in my bags when I got home. I asked for the divorce days later. There's so many things, but this was it for me. Sorry, it's long. It's okay. It's okay to type it out. It's okay to get it out and get it on paper. If you have a story, just type it up. It's perfectly fine. RN 2787 says, my ex tried to move another woman in and be polygamous without telling me anything until he already had the woman to do it with. He said that despite me literally saying that I never wanted that, he thought I would change my mind because I have health issues and I am bisexual. He decided to tell me the same week that I had to stop working because of my disabilities. I should have ended it that day, but I spent 2 years trying to fix it. Then another one begging for a divorce without lawyers that we couldn't afford. It was sad, agitating, and painful. I wish that he would have just told me that he didn't want to be married to me anymore and skipped the 3 years of unnecessary torture. This person said, I left with a 16-month-old after being thrown out after years of verbal abuse, financial abuse, and escalating physical abuse. I'm glad that she was able to get away, and I'm glad that she's able to type this after enduring that. This person, Laura, says, he laughed at me when I was essayed and basically said it wouldn't have happened if I was smart. This was in addition to financial abuse, refusing to help me around the house, and denying me any medical treatment for chronic illness because it was too expensive. My first marriage was terrible, breaking my stuff. That was years ago. And I'm in a healthy relationship now, luckily. Amen. I'm glad that these women are seeing the light, and hopefully by sharing some of these stories, some other woman will leave quicker. This woman, star 234, says, first one did not treat my daughter, his stepdaughter, well. We had a daughter together, and he did not treat them the same. He also did not help around the house, even after I repeatedly asked him to chip in since we both worked. We could never talk about anything because he would get defensive and pout for days. The second one used me financially, cheated, became an alcoholic, and left me 4 times before I finally wised up and chose myself. And like Hush Puppy below her says, finally wised up and chose myself is the only part of this story that matters. Cheers to you, sis. Amen. This one is wild. Mine told me early in the marriage, if I have to suffer, you have to suffer. He found every opportunity he could do just that. I stayed because I was male-centered. I finally broke when he became a danger to me and our sons. I am still healing. Why men treat marriage like a woman is really a ball and chain when men get so much out of marriage is beyond my imagination. But I'm glad that this woman is still healing and that she left. This woman called Ceasing to Exist says, he used to spend 3 to 4 days at my house each week. When he was here, I made him breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I asked him to start contributing to the household, and he said no. He said all he did was sleep when he was here. He's kind of right. All he did was sleep. He never contributed financially or towards any of the household work. He did nothing. So it wasn't going to work. Edit. He wanted to be head of the household and take lead. I'm glad that she left, and it sounds like they weren't actually married. So I'm glad that she left without actually having to go through that process. Zara said, my cousin just left her marriage for no reason at all. They were extremely happy even after he tried to unalive her for keeping the fact that she'd received her retrenchment money from him. He'd wanted them to use the money to build his business and support his out-of-wedlock child and girlfriend because he'd squandered the money he got from his early retirement. But like a hothead, she initiated divorce and broke up her family for no good reason. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty no good reason. But I do want to let y'all know that we're speaking tongue in cheek. So please don't take this seriously. These are obviously some really good reasons. And there are many reasons. The cheating, the financial squabbles, those are things that are, normal reasons why people leave. But we don't talk about these many different small cuts and scrapes and issues. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to go into these into 2024 talking about it, and hopefully somebody leaves quicker. Hopefully somebody sees the red flags quicker and walks away. You guys go ahead, drop your stories. Let me know what you think. Do you see yourself in any of these comments? Don't forget to like, comment, and share.